Hi, yeah. Good night, my dear friends. Good night, everybody. What everybody doing tonight? Here, boy, guys. This is okay. So we're gonna turn the camera around. Winsome, what's up? How are you doing, Sister Winsome? How are you doing, Winsome? You see me at work. Me just a leave from now, Winsome. Me just leaving out of work. Me tired till me can hardly move. I am so tired. It is unbelievable. I'm so exhausted. I'm just leaving out of work. It's almost 9:30, and I'm just leaving out of work. And I decided that let me check this out. I decided, let me turn on the live as I'm getting out of work. Cause if I don't, by the time I get home, I'm probably gonna be too tired. So let me turn on the live. We'll get in about 20 minutes until I reach home. And then we can get in another 20 minutes or so before I decide to go to bed. So here I am, guys. We Andrea. Como está, Andrea? How are you doing, my love? Wait a minute, I have one lipstick. How you doing, Andrea? My sister sweet like that. Bless up your nice clean self. All the pair plays in the chat. Good night, everybody. When something to work hard for money. Why not? Why not? Nobody now give me nothing. See? Nobody now give me nothing, my love. So me have to work hard for every dollar. Me say me have to talk about this topic tonight, Andrea. What kind of topic this? Me have to talk about it tonight because it's October and it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Yes, and that's why I'm talking about this topic. And I just try to make it a little bit salacious, but me not good at that. So anyhow, and I saw an article a few weeks ago with a young man who said that the wife was breastfeeding and the wife she lactates a lot. She makes a lot of milk, and so she gets quite engorged. And he has to relieve that engorgement by sucking the milk from his wife. But I thought that was so cute. So like that, I am here, my love. Every day that I wake up and I am vertical is a great day. No matter how me feel inside, no matter who offend me, no matter how me upset, no matter what, it is still a great day because I am vertical and enough people wish they were vertical today, but them horizontal. Yeah. Because in the house door, what I say, come go on my yard. Jeez, what I say, me keep my voice. Sometimes I realize that I'm loud. I go back and listen to the live. I say, that's so loud, my data. I'm leave YouTube. When me leave YouTube running at night time, and then my own voice wake me up. Me like, Jesus, Trev. Me convinced that ears are there. I think that ears are there. That's what sometimes. Alright, may I keep my voice down? Sorry, may I keep my voice down? Earlier. I keep my voice down. Oh Lord. I keep my voice down. Alright, sister, I keep it down. I keep yours safe and yours safe for you. When the more kind of hours this here at the top? What kind of hours this here at the top? Oh, yeah, go to church with some. What kind of hours this? 9 o'clock at night? Yeah, got me so. Watch yourself. You got church too late at night. I keep my voice down. Make you get to sleep in peace, yeah, Dela. I keep my voice down. Make you get to sleep in peace. Yeah. Keep my voice down, my love. Me have to start a whisper. I didn't realize that my chat so loud. Lord, I'm a party. I'm sorry, gentle people. But welcome into the live, everybody. Welcome into the live. Delia, Winsome, Andrea, Sweet Like That, and Letitia, and Desiree, and Kat, and Joseph, and AG, and all of the others. I mean, know the already there's some about them. I mean, never ever said nothing about yard food that M and G. I know say them about the place. They Jappy about the place. Something about them. Yeah. But good night, my lovely people. How is everybody doing? Me know say well, I probably reach home, take off on the food, beard, eat on the food. Sister M and G probably don't cut and eat off the banana, the outside, and jam, and all these things already. And speaking of stuff, just a put up the reach home. Just leaving them work after that. Tired as a goose. What the hell? Why is my instead of phone here sensitivity? Instead of the new phone here sensitive? Lord have mercy. If it drive past you, the phone pick up your internet and put it on here. So if me in a still vicinity, it can pick up your internet and tell me if you look for where you look for. Like really phone. Why you not give yourself? I don't do those kinds of things. And I can imagine say when me there beside people probably I do the same thing. The people look for my phone see what the information. You see what the internet can really you're not safe nowhere. You see why you're not safe? Because you just have to find your phone and go about your business and your phone and pick up all of the internet them that is around. Right? Yeah. I am doing great, my love. I am doing alright. Yeah. So I'm gonna get up this morning. I mean, I'm gonna forgive me. We never read no Bible this morning. We never read the Bible. So I'm not going to do it as a video because me go sleep and wake up this morning. Me wake up this morning and start and look for news on the phone. And I tell y'all, I started listening to the news on and before me know it, at 6 o'clock. I mean, after that, I'm really 2 hours me later on prayer. I listen to the news whenever I did realize. So by 6 o'clock, you know, me have to jump up and grab myself together and run to my work. I said if I got a break today, I was going to use my little 30 minutes and go to, but I could not. But I hurry up to try to get out of here on time. And still, look at the time that I'm just coming home. Oh, man. But anywho, I am out. I am on my way home. 2 hours late, but hey, it is what it is. And I want to say to you all, thank you all so much. Thank you so much for watch my little video them and my little shorts them. I don't know, so this is not really my forte. Yeah, this is not my strong suit at all. But we are going on. And tonight we are going to talk about this breastfeeding thing. I'm going to tell me what you're going to think. What do you think about a husband, you know, in wife breast? You know, say a lot of you here, this them a topic kind of don't know really what was the topic, but look at the right side of it. Look at the great intentions of the topic that we are talking about tonight. It's not about anything gross or anything sexual. Absolutely not. We are talking about the health benefits of the husband helping out his wife. And I saw a video online with a husband saying that his wife is a super lactator. Yes. And so she gets extremely engorged, and when she does, it is his responsibility rather than seeing his wife suffer. He take that initiative and helps to empty. Yeah, same drink it, guys. Not do it. Yeah, so if same drink it. Yeah, I drink it. Hey, nothing is wrong with it. It's breast milk. It's good. So he drinks it. And all I could say was, I mean, I thought from a healthcare perspective, I thought that that was a great idea. I remember having to breastfeed my children, and at times with my breast becoming so engorged, you have to use a comb. Like my mama was saying, you use a comb and some hot water, and you comb it, and you comb it, and you comb out the milk. And especially when it's engorged and the baby don't want to take it, the baby don't want to take it. You have to comb it out and sit down and just warm blanket, warm towels on it and comb up all of that good liquid gold and get rid of all of that liquid gold because you want something to drink. And so it just warmed my heart when I saw how pleased the husband was with himself. And he was like, oh, well, if my wife is suffering in any way, he said, my wife is suffering in any way, I do whatever I can to relieve the suffering of hers. And if that is what it takes, then that is what it takes. Not like I'm going out saying, oh, I'm going to drink breast milk. But my wife needs my wife needs the assistance because of what she's going through. And so I have her. And hey, milk feels good, so I just follow it. Why not? Yes, it tastes good and him follow it. That's it said my breast milk. More it is. It's not too sweet. It's not too salty. It tastes just right. It tastes like a little, like maybe like some almond milk. Yeah, with no sugar added. Like it just have this right consistency and right taste. Yeah, that is why you know that breast milk is the best milk for the baby. People are gravitating, they are commercialized and gravitating about they don't want babies to suck down their breast and don't want their breast to hang down. So they're only gonna give the baby the bottle. Poor baby, they're gonna give them grow with all kinds of problems. All kinds of problems because they are being altered from birth. They are being altered. Their nutrition is being altered. The way they are conceived is being altered. They conceived them in a petri dish instead of them being conceived with love, with some good, loving typing to conceive them. No, sir. Never get conceived in a petri dish. No wonder they're altered, man. They're altered. And then after you get them in a petri dish, then you feed them some commercial milk powder that somebody makes that somebody. When nature already provided you with the appropriate meal for your baby, it becomes at the right temperature, the right amount of nutrition, the right amount, it comes at the right pace, all of that. And you now decide that you go to your baby some commercial milk powder. I mean, for babies. I don't wonder where so much the doctor that will be that have a problem. Understand? So it pleased me, actually, it pleased me when I saw the young man thought that he was willing to do this for his wife. And I know a lot of men go, ew, and claim to be forced out by having to do something like that. They'll be like, and you know those men, they grow up in a very dark era. You know, an area where it's not love at all costs. It is love when I care. If that's any way to put it. Yeah. You know, some people will tell you this is love at all costs. I love my wife and so I will do this for her. And those men were raised, I believe, with a lot of love and compassion. The others, on the other hand, I don't know, I just don't by what you talked about, but there are things that most young people and people might say they don't see what is there for me. You never know. But since it is breast cancer awareness month, it should be over that we topic from that that are associated with the female books. Right, Joseph? Joseph, Joseph, what how are you doing? We can't see too much of what you're saying, Joseph. I understand, yeah, much of where you're yes, yeah, of course. It has to be as in love. Look out when you have your baby and your baby is sucking on your foot, your baby is breastfeeding. How that bonding moment. So when your baby looks up in your eyes, when your baby starts wiggling their toes and tickling you with their little fingers, it is such a pleasure. I wish we could have breastfeed again. If I eat one, but anyone that me that talk about. Not that I was talking about. Stay on track, Trev. Stay on track. So, but let's get back to the topic. As I was going through the internet, I'm looking at people saying why men in particular, different reasons why they extract the milk from their wife's body with their mouth is that some people say them like it, and one particular individual said that it helps them with I don't know how to put it with an erection. Yeah. But we're not going in that direction there with it. We're not going in that direction with what he said. It helps him to stand firmer. Let's just say that. It helps him to stand firmer when he does it. And even though in his mind there might be a sexual component to it when he does it, you know that it helps the wife, it helps the woman, it helps the woman is the breastfeeding is gonna help with the enforcement. If she is around, then that will be one way to her, right? And if you talk about breast cancer, there's no evidence that that will, as far as I have read, I don't know if you all have read differently, but I have not read where there is any evidence that by the man doing that for the woman that will stop the occurrence of the baby. But as adults, we can know that for some people, it is quite satisfying for not just the male, but for the female. Yes, Delia. Which part of it interesting? Which part of it, Delia? The part where the man says it make him harder? Yeah. The man says the background music too high. I mean, I hear you. I hear it very well. And everybody else there couldn't tell me say the background music too loud. Cause me can't hear it, you know. And me can't turn it down till when me stop. Alright. Right here. Alright. JY, what's up? I not even know so the background music so loud. But yeah. God bless you, JY. And the rest of them they are not say nothing to me, no. Mr. JY, the rest of them they and then do say, okay, him. As my granny would have said. And them not say, okay, him. And I cannot hear it. But thank you very much. Thank you very much, my brother JY. Yes, the man said that by suckling from his wife, he gets he stands up firmer. And I thought, oh, that's interesting because I never heard of that before. But I know it can be an arousing exercise for both parties. Yes, it is a part. It is a part of the experience. I know a lot of men are not interested in it, but it is a part of the experience, right, JY? Nacho? Yeah. All right, I know. Where you say? My voice is strong, the music don't bother you. Okay, you see that? I only JY, man. JY ears them no good. But talk truth, JY. Isn't it the truth? Say he make you stand up firmer. He make you stand up at attention better. Yeah. I don't know if I true, because I not understand at attention. But I don't know if it's true. So I have to go need enough to tell me if it's true. I don't know if it's true, but what I do know is that um, it can be a good experience, a great experience, an arousing experience for those who wish to engage, in that kind of adult activity. And let me tell you something. I hear a lot of people talking about um uh, breast. You don't know that? Oh, Josie said him don't know that. Him, Jai, Jai, what I mean by yeah, then una have to tell me now. Cause me no have nothing for erect, so me have to ask, I wanna know, already gone south? What's wrong? That's not early enough for no life, gone south. No, sir. Can't turn that attention for answer one question. What is Master God? All right, exactly, Andrea. Oh, sorry. This is my neighbor behind me, but you me a chat, so. Yeah, but I think behind me. Yeah, me understand enough. I like say, gone south already. No know. Well, if you gone south already, let me give you a good idea as to how to get back up north. Right? Hear me, JY? JY and Joe? Yeah, let me tell you now how to get back up north. That is a good way to get back up north is by getting stimulated from that area. Okay? Yes, that will help you to go back north if you gone south already. Because we don't understand. Why does the damn carrying can't drive up the driveway straight? Mr. Karen have no respect for no man as he knows to drive up straight in the driveway. A bad workman quarrel with his tools. But that is why we don't know if stand up. We don't know. No, I don't want to stand up, brother. So therefore, You don't know them, you know, them answers there. Don't have those answers at all. You don't know. You don't know, me. Don't know. You don't know. But from my adult experiences, I know that it can be an arousing experience. And just like how Andrea said, yes, like it have a lot of nerve endings. It is very sensitive in that area. And before I was interrupted by me, but I see a lot of people associating breastfeeding a baby with um, making it making it sexual, and that is not what nature intended it for. And all many parts of our bodies have dual purposes. Yeah, nature says we do one thing with it, and we do something else with it. Right? We do what nature said and what nature never said. As we are exploring our body and we are exploring our body and we do it. Okay? Kanoy, we are here talking about COCAD. And I really that's on the topic still. What we are talking about, because it's breast cancer month, we are talking about the breast, we're talking about your partner suckling on your nipples and the benefits of it. I saw one unofficial study that said, I'm sorry, I saw an unofficial study that said when your spouse suckles on your nipples, it releases hormones in the body that is beneficial to the woman's reproductive system to prevent things like fibroid, any anomaly that is associated with the human body, with the female reproductive system. But that's not an official report. So so I don't take it without a grain of salt. But then it could be true. It could possibly be true. But until it is official, going to we are not going to talk about that too loudly. We are going to keep it on the down low. All right. God, what's up? How are you doing? Good to see you, my dear sister. Welcome into the live. Welcome into the live. Guys, what give me in this orange? It's my dinner. Yeah, I'm just coming from work and I don't intend to be eating any heavy food this time of the day. So one orange is good because I haven't eaten since I had my. So please forgive me. I'm going to continue talking. I will continue talking with you. Okay? All right. What it say? You love to play with it. Yeah, play with the woman's nipple can be is definitely an what about the milk though? Would you would you suckle the milk if your partner is engorged? But I know like I'm being grossed out by it. But I don't see what to be grossed out about. And I guess you don't want to know that they are drinking liquid from somebody else's body. I don't know if that is what is gross about it for some men, or is it that is is not from a cow. But you drink the milk from a cow. But you can't drink the milk from a human. It might seem, I'm not sure why it wasn't from a cow. Considering that human get out drink. But those that want no milk. The way that do Joe just suck it out and spit it out. Come on. Hmm? Huh? Did I just spit it out? All that nutrition, all that good nutrition. Mm-mm. That wouldn't be right, Joseph. Mm-mm. That wouldn't be right. You see, humans don't. But Todd, it is not breastfeeding. It is not breastfeeding. If you happen to have, if you happen to be lactating, and you are engorged, you don't want your husband to help you relieve the pressure. But I don't think this money to relieve the pressure all right now. Okay. What do you think, Andrea? Is that that real? But the thing is, if she's lactating, you know, after sucking it, she'll make milk. If she's not lactating, she's not gonna be making milk. The most it might come out like maybe will be some clear liquid. And mark the liquid, if any liquid come out of it, it got to be clear. Any liquid will come out of it that is anything but clear, and the woman is not lactating, go up to the doctor, run to the doctor, and don't look back. It shouldn't be yellow. The only time you must see yellow coming out is if the woman has just had a baby. That colostrum is coming out lovely nutrition for the baby. That's when it should be yellow. But I like a woman of my age, you know? If you suckle on me and you see something yellow, something red, something green, we got a problem. The most it should be clear. Okay? Because I'm not supposed to make no milk at this stage. Alright? Let's not make milk for my grandbaby them. And we know so that is not so. Okay? So, Sister Desiree, what's up? People in the chat, y'all gonna have to go read Cod's response on herself, because I can't read it for you know. You have to go read it on herself. Because Cod, she not easy, you know. Where's the Cod? But we are talking about the breast. Yeah? We are talking about the breast because we want the breast cancer we want to keep breast cancer at bay. Alright? And as we're talking about the breast cancer, about the breast, women, most of my supporters are women. I want to say to y'all that you need to examine your breast every month. Every month. For those of you who are still menstruating, around about the time when you are about to menstruate, when your hormones are highest, hormone levels are highest, it would behoove you to examine your body, stand in front of the mirror, look at your boobies, make sure that they are the same size all the time. Some people have one boob a little bigger than the other, which is natural. But if you stand in front of that mirror every single month and you look at your chest, you become familiar with the size and the contours of your boobies, so that in the event that something starts to change, you will be able to catch it quickly. What does mean? Say, how that me I eat? You know, say what orange me can't go work with me from morning. I may not get a chance to eat it. And I almost 12 hours now since me not eat. Because all I had was the oatmeal this morning. Maybe around 10 o'clock this morning. And now here I am. So let me just eat look at orange man before me dead feel hungry. Because when I go inside, me not eat nothing else for this hours of the night. I'm on a diet, you know. Only thing we might eat when we go in is drink some cinnamon tea. Yeah. So I'm saying to the women here, you need to stand in the mirror every month. If you say on the 10th of each month, I'm going to stand in front of the mirror. Then on the 10th of each month, put it on your calendar, put it in your phone, have your phone alarm to remind you to stand in front of the mirror in your bathroom and examine your chest. When you are in the shower and you bathing, put up your hands so and feel around under your armpits, feel around underneath your boobies, feel around in there. If you feel anywhere, watch that. The light turn off for me. Yeah. If you feel anywhere that is tender, if you feel anywhere that is tender, if you feel any lumps, if you feel anything that feels different, if you look on your boobies and you see any part of it that looks like this orange peel, looks like a grapefruit skin, then you know that something is wrong. Do you notice your areola around your boobies getting extremely dark? Do you notice that there is any liquid coming out of your boobies? Liquid that is red, liquid that is orange, that is yellow, that is green, any liquid like that coming out of your boobies. You gotta run to the doctor and run fast. Do not look back, because the sooner you catch the problem, the sooner you can start getting treatment and the higher your chances of survival. All right. I tell you all, in 2008, my mom came from Jamaica, came up here, and just before she was ready to go down, she said to me, she noticed one little lump on her breast from when she noticed it. But she didn't pay no mind, but she did say when she come up, she gonna make me look on it and see what it is. When I look at it, it was red. It had like the grapefruit. It looked like the grapefruit skin, and it was red around and tender. So, all right, I go a doctor up here. Her husband said no. No want you to go a doctor up here because it might go hospitalize her up here. He don't want that. He want her to go back to Jamaica with him. And when she go back to Jamaica, he will carry her a doctor. I say, okay then, fine. Him carry her down, carry her go a doctor. Boom, carry her go a UC. Boom, them not hesitate. That was April. Yeah, she go back down to Jamaica in a June. And by December, they got her hemodynamically stable enough. Them take off the breast. That was 2008. All right. Doctor say, over, over this, that, the other, and the third. I never repeat what Dr. Them say. I'm gonna put it out there in the atmosphere. And it is now 2023. We are coming on to the end of 2023, and he's still vertical. I'm saying this to say to you, the sooner the better. Okay? The sooner you catch it, the better. But don't be afraid to touch yourself. I don't know have man. Me have to touch myself, but I don't have man. So please, men out there, examine your woman for her. And not just be jump, go suckle. No. Examine her when you are doing foreplay. Yes. Not just a touch her nipple. Yes, go all over the booby and go around here, so, and go underneath and familiarize yourself with it as well. Because you never know. As that conscious partner, you might be the one to make the discovery. Because she may not be touching herself and all of that to make that discovery. And it may be from you being consistent in your efforts to examine her as you are preparing for your love making and whatever else, that you might come across that lump. You might come across that tender area. You might be the one by maybe suckling on her nipple. It always tastes like nothing, and then all of a sudden it tastes salty. All of a sudden you look and you see it, the color has changed or whatever. Don't be afraid of your partner's body. I know a lot of people are so afraid of their partner's body nowadays because they don't know if I feel them alone partner. Because the partner might come in like a few alone partner, but enough your alone partner. You might have one of a dozen, 3, 4, 5 dozen other people out of the street and stuff. And so you might be afraid to just be wide open to somebody. But for those of you who are monogamous, have one faithful partner, do not be afraid to explore each other's body. And also, as we're talking about the breast cancer, I know a lot of people believe that breast cancer only happens to women. But let me tell you this, breast cancer in men is on the rise. What phenomenon is causing it, we don't know yet. But breast cancer in men is on the rise. So women, examine your man as well. Yes. Love making and foreplaying and touching each other is not just so that you can jump in the bed, and you need to make it more purposeful. Make it more purposeful for the benefit of you both. Because I see patients come with so them have breast cancer, they have husband, and then catch it later. And I say, they have husband, then they never make love. The husband no realize, never realize that something change, never realize, never feel the lump, nobody, you understand? These are the questions that I ask myself when I see patients coming. And it's not like they are overweight where you can say maybe the lump was hiding somewhere and they couldn't feel it. You understand? And then husband. So my lesson to you all tonight is that you not be afraid of each other's body. If it is your spouse, you feel comfortable with your spouse because the two of you are dedicated to each other and there is no external party, then one can explore each other's body each time you all go at it. So that if there is something that is out of place, you can catch it quickly and save your partner's life. Don't be afraid. Women, are a lot of women out there who are afraid of touching themselves. Touch yourself or yourself. Yes. yourself, be familiar with yourself so you know when something is not right. You know when there is an additional growth in your body, on your body, wherever. Be familiar with yourself. Men, be familiar with your woman's body. Women, be familiar with your man's body. You know, so some of the man, them about 3, 4, 5 women familiar with them body. And them not familiar with not one somebody body. Eh. But there they are. Okay, there they are. But they like 3 o'clock in the morning now. Why anybody sleep long time? I'm home safely. I'm in my driveway, baby. I'm not driving. I'm in my driveway, my love. Yes. And also, I'm going to tell you all this. Do not wait until you are sick to start thinking about your health. I noticed that a lot of people like to say, I mean, like they did have the wonderful topic the other day about the diabetes. We talked about it on our show, on our program before too. Now wait until the doctor say to you that you are diabetic before you start thinking about the possibility that you could be diabetic and start caring for yourself to ensure that you do not get that diagnosis. Don't wait. All right? Do not wait. Look at my brother David in the place. David, what's up? Good night to you, my dear love. How are you doing, my love? The breast milk is sweet in taste, but I would not suggest in breast that is feed again. Eh? So that again, I think I missed something right there. Yeah, some people now, grown men, some grown men don't want to drink breast milk, and that is perfectly fine. But if it means that you have to alleviate some kind of pressure on your woman and you have to support the milk, I don't see why. What is the problem? All right, say you're going to do that, but you're not going to swallow it. Say you will do it, but you're not going to swallow it, whatever the case may be. Oh, yes, that is what a lot of men say. They say because they will be like, "Oh, I'm not a baby anymore, so I don't need this." Well, you may not need it now because you're not a baby, but it could have other benefits for you. You understand? So, all right, let me ask you something. The men here. What if you have a woman? You know, we kind of gone all over the place, but that is okay. What if you have, say the man have a stomach issue? If the man have a health problem that what about if the man has a health problem that requires him to take soft, like something that is soft and soluble, something like they want him to be on a totally liquid diet, and his wife is lactating. David, talk to me. If the doctor diagnosed you with some kind of gastrointestinal problem or some kind of systemic problem, and you can't eat, you can't chew hard food, you don't have a peg tube, you must only drink like liquid, and your woman is there and she's lactating, you wouldn't drink your milk? You wouldn't drink it? You wouldn't drink your milk? Then yes, that's different. Well, it is. It is. And David, especially to help our his woman's health, he would. Of course, yes. I mean, that would be the manly thing to do, if you ask me. That would be the manly thing to do. And breast milk is very nutritious. Breast milk is packed with all kinds of anti-inflammatory, antioxidant. Breast milk is a powerhouse. It is packed with just about everything a growing child, a growing infant needs. They don't need nothing else. It has the right amount of water, it has the right consistency, the right amount of nutrients, in the right everything about it's at the right temperature. Everything about breast milk is right. Nobody go get nobody pregnant to go they have babies so that you can get breast milk. Ah, why every time I open this topic, you come out something like this, you come out of the woodwork. Lord have mercy. Me say, me I go black David and me I go black card. Me I go black it too, you know. I don't know what to do with it too, you know. Trust me. Yeah, I'm going to put it on a back bench. I don't know if it be able to stay. I don't know if it behave in a public. So I put it on a back bench. But anyway, you know, when you have a partner that is, when you are in a monogamous relationship, you can do with each other as you are pleased. Nowadays, we know that it is very hard to find um someone who is delighted in monogamy. Men and women alike, people want to go out there and go see other people and go mess around and all of this, all of this stuff. Me know, me know say that to that sweet, you know, and in a Desiree. Oh, me know say that to that sweet, yes, sir. Me come out of the carrier and come go into the house here. Me come go into the house because I can't deal with them people there. I can't deal with them, no. Can't deal with them no at all. Some little tea what I carry with me this morning, but it's cold now, so I turn drinks. But my drink is still without no sugar in it now. Yeah. So the most important thing for tonight, I'm telling you, my friends, is that as women, you got to examine your body. And if you do it monthly, by the time you have done it 5 times, it becomes a part of you, becomes a routine for you to examine your tatas. Pay attention to the contours of it. Pay attention to the size. Pay attention to whatever is coming out of it. Pay attention to its surrounding areas and make sure you don't feel any tender areas. Make sure you don't feel any lumps. Go up underneath your armpit, yeah. Go up in a them place where you have the lymph nodes. Go up in here so and feel around under your armpit. Come down, feel around your boobies, feel around there in the middle underneath your boobies. You roll them between your fingers and feel around your areola. Feel around it and make sure you're not feeling anything that feels different. You're not supposed to feel no hardness, no lump, no tenderness. Look at them in a mirror. You're not supposed to see no dimpling, no redness, no change in color. Squeeze your nipple, look at it. It should be nothing but clear, if anything. If you don't see anything come out, that could be a good thing. But if you see anything come out and it is not clear, you have a problem. Now walk to the doctor. Run. Hurry up and run. What are some things that we can eat to encourage breast health? Well, them say one thing according to studies online. You can go look at it if you think that if you don't believe me. The seed of the avocado is considered to be a very potent anti-cancer medication. Anti-cancer. We're gonna just call it herb. The seed of the avocado seed me talk about, not no other seed. Yes, that is very good for you. Also, apricot seed has something that's called a magdalene in it. That too is very good for you. But the avocado seed, no big stuff in nothing. And only man me know sometime have seed with big for nothing. But avocado seed is very good for you. Grate it, blend it, sprinkle it in your soup, in your stew. Use it make tea. Okay? Boil it and use the water make drink. Sweetness with lime and sugar and whatever. Just like how you make some drink with the water straight from the pipe or straight from the bottle or whatever. While the avocado seed, and use that water to make you some drink. Use it to make you tea. Okay? When you grate the avocado or you blend it, you dry it and then you keep it in a warm, in a dry, clean glass bottle, and you have it when you need it to sprinkle on your soup and your stews and whatever else. Okay? Because it is very, very healthy. There was one study I saw. There was one study that I saw that they said the avocado seed worked so well that it seemed to have been the only seed that they were able to see with a significant isolation of cancer cells in lab rats. So with that, they are convinced that the avocado seed is great. So you can't say me never did that. Can't say me never did that, tell you no. Okay. And some things that contribute to different kinds of cancer. Something, all them processed food, all them sausage and bologna why not eat. This whole heap of meat eating. Yeah, what you say? But like all like you love to see them so much. It's not good. Joseph, love me now. Joseph, love me in peace now, Rasta. You know what you're talking about? Me no love big seed. No, no. If the seed big, the rest are not big. Nope, we can't deal with that. We cannot deal with that. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Can't deal with that at all. At all. We're not going to swing us on a more and get off the people. You know, we are going inside. It's about me corruption. We'll continue talking. Oh, you have to check my WhatsApp? Okay, when we go inside, we check it. Yeah. Me not carry my phone go to work. Yeah. Me not carry my phone go to work, David. Because when I there work, I don't have no time. I don't have no time to pay attention to the phone. So I not carry it go to work. So that's why I'm not able to. You see, so when people text me and they say no answer, like, okay. And them say me no answer for the whole day. No answer for the whole day. And sometimes I don't have an answer for the whole night either because me not carry the phone go to work. So the phone they warm. the phone they warm, and so if you text me not go see it, and then plenty of times me come home. I like how tonight, you know. I like how tonight, you know, me come home so late. Me no must check the phone when me come home so late. Yeah, me no must check the phone. I go all out fresh and go on my bed. Whatever the pan phone, me will see tomorrow. If me see it. Me find my key. Yeah. So. Uy. Uy. Oh my. Me for this fit me. If I even hurry me to try to hurry to get in the house. If I even hurry. I forgot that today Tuesday. Me back foot fire. Me totally forgot. Me never remember one word. For me. Oh, massive on my store, Mr. Percy. Never remember one thing. Never remember a thing. Alright, let me go. Let me go hold a seat. Oh, yes. Never remember nothing. Let me go sit down out there today and chat to a little bit, yeah, people. Alright, so me here. Come here, sister. Alright, to me here. I don't know, so when me come at evening time, this is the first place when me come drop myself. Alright. Alright, make we continue talking. Sister Arliss, you come. Yeah. How you doing? Alright, so me turn on the light then now, Sister Winsome. Sister Desiree, so me turn on the light then now. Jesus, the breeze a blow full. Okay. Alright. Sister Arliss. Sister Arliss, Lord of His mercy. I see that caramel pudding, and I tell you, my sister, me say me get hungry so till me see the caramel pudding. And me have to say to Sister Andrea, me not make no pudding, no, cause me say when me mind upon the pudding, my mind want the piece of pudding, you know. And me have to say, no, Sir Trev, you cannot eat the pudding because you're gonna wear it through your waist. I'm so proud of myself because my waistline I go down and I'm so proud of myself. I don't want to sabotage my own self, people. I don't want to do it. Cause me say when me belly big and me put on my clothes, me just feel a oompa loompa. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, me have to wear jacket over it because it just looks alright. But anywho, me just get one text here, so let me see what the text say. Oh. Oh. Oh, Brother David. Oh, Brother David. Ah, that hit hard. we are going to be praying for you. We are going to be praying for you, my dear. We are going to be praying for you. We are going to be praying that everything will be okay. And you and I are going to talk. I'm going to be off tomorrow. So yeah. Call me tomorrow. Call me tomorrow so we can talk. I get so burdened. Like, I mean, life is so unpredictable, and then when the people you love hurt, you hurt as well, you know. And so we are going to be praying for you, okay? And you and I are going to talk off the air. We will talk. Okay, my love? Yeah, from day uno, from 2020. Yeah, we are riding. We're riding together from 2020 or from Christmas 2019. Yes, I understand, my love, and I thank you for letting me know. I sincerely appreciate you. Yeah, we've been riding together. I think this December coming make 4 years since we're riding together. Yes. And no letting go, my love. No from 2018, all right. See, even longer than I thought. Yeah. And we ain't no letting go. Ain't no letting go, my love. You know how the love is real. Yes, my dear. Breeze are coming, breeze cool like a ice. Turn the jacket look easier. Yes, guys. So we are Desiree. When they? Yeah, so guys, Desiree and Arely and Kad and all the people here who love to pray. All right. Remember last week we sent up lots and lots and lots of prayers. Lots of prayers for Sister Fly Girl Georgia, and we not stop praying for her. We understand well, we not stop praying for her. We still praying for her, but I mean our prayers have been answered. She has gotten out of the rehab, gone home to go get continued health care at home, which is a good thing, and we continue to pray for her. And Brother David, Brother David, we are going to be praying for you. All the prayer warriors, them were they here, yeah. We are going to be praying for you, Brother David, that the powers that be will shine down its mercy upon you, because we all need it. We all need it. All right. Okay, next thing we are talking about, for those of you who are just coming into the live, I want to say welcome. Thank you so much for coming. I am not sure why all of a sudden a part of my screen is black. I don't know what kind of phenomenon that is. I don't know why all of a sudden a part of my screen is black. I have no idea. Let me see how that looks. So, custom layout. Oh, that looks so. No, sir, that don't look right, people? Let me see what kind of layout is. I am not sure. I put the layout to be just me, but in a right solo layout. I'm not sure why parts of my screen has gone black. Not sure what that is all about. But anyway, we are going. Since I took the big one to the event and the other one didn't. Early, my gosh. I look at the pudding, I look at them planting tarts. I remember when I was a kid growing up, my mom used to make planting tarts a lot. Boy, I eat them planting tarts. When my mama was sit down over there with that flour and she making that pastry, um, the crust, and she making the crust, and she use that ice water make the crust, and that crust, flaky crust. Oh, and put that. My mom used to make callaloo loaf, plantain tart, patty, cocoa bread. Lord have His mercy. My mother did have one oven. You know what kind of oven she did have? One oven where you hold your hand. One oven where you hold your hand, and you put the coal underneath the bottom. You pull out one drawer, put the coal underneath it, and then you put it. I me say, Lord have His mercy. I tell you no say. You understand? I tell you no. Nice, so may I tell you no say nice. But I have not had a plantain tart in a long, long time. Long time I haven't had. So trust me, with that eat some. I want to make some for Thanksgiving. Me I wonder. But me don't know. So we will see. We will see. We will see. Alright. Oh yes. Oh yes. There are prayer warriors right here in this place right now. Yeah. I only praying people over here, you know, David. You know that. Only praying people over here. You understand? Yeah. We don't endorse no religion or no denomination, but we pray. We pray. Okay? Yeah. Who is texting me again? Lord, I don't know if you can text me, brother. Kuya. Who this start tell me hello? Message from unsaved number. I have no idea who this is. So I ain't even paying no mind. Who this? Oh, I have no idea who this is. But they say I'm customer service, but they don't tell me who. They refund me $198. But who is this? Alright, I can't deal with that now. Right along. Okay. That is perfectly fine, David. I do not mind not one bit, David. I do not mind. You may go ahead. You may go ahead and tell us. Better you tell us than me tell it. Better you tell it than me. You go ahead and tell us what is going on, however much you want to tell. It is up to you. It is up to you, my dear brother. You go ahead and tell us. And tell us. We are listening. And Andrea is here in the house. Andrea says she will keep you in her prayers. She will be praying for you. And that is what we want. We want prayers. We want prayers. Great, genuine prayers. Because we want to see you. We want to see you better. We want to see you feeling better. We want you to be here with us more than anything else. Okay? So if it pleases you, you may go ahead and tell them what is going on with you. All right, guys. So Brother David is going to share with us what is going on with him at the moment. For those of you who are new into my channel, you may not have been familiar with Brother David. David and I have been friends on social media ever since I started to really post and come on, because I've had the channel all along, but all I did with it was like save videos. So if I make a video on my phone, I save it on YouTube in private and stuff. And it wasn't until late 2019 that I started to, come out of my shell, because I was very concerned about what people might think and what people might say. And then afterward, I got a dose of, I got a dose of FU, and I just said, you know what, I'll give it to anybody who is going to have something negative to say, if you all know what I mean. And so, and so with that, I came out of my shell and came out on social media. I left myself vulnerable. I told my story, I told my experience. And from that, I have gotten a lot of support, and not just support, but I've gotten a lot of healing. And so I've decided, like, I just stay here, make friends, and we'll chat and we laugh, and we'll see where it takes us. All right. So far, the journey has been filled with a lot of bumps in the road and potholes. But hey, every kind of journey in life has those, and we're going to keep on trudging along in our moccasins. Brother David, I met on YouTube when I started, and ever since we have developed a great bond on this here YouTube here. Mhm. Okay. Okay. All right, so there you have it, guys. Brother David, as he bear his soul to you. Well, those of us who have known Brother David for a long time on YouTube, none of this is is new to us. We have known of his diagnosis for forever. It has not deterred our friendship at all. And now we must pray for our dear brother. They say if we don't get virus under control soon, I need to make preparations. Okay. And that part hit me hard. We are going to be praying that the powers that be, the powers that be will intervene, will intervene and take full control of every single thing that ails you, my brother. Everything that ails you, we hand it over to the powers that be, and we hope and we pray that you will be healed. You have been doing a great job on YouTube, and outside of YouTube, you and I, you know, our friendship has remained steadfast, and I sincerely hope and pray that you are healed. All right. Take care of yourself, and don't forget that um, when the devil say no, you know who says yes, right? Okay. So even though they might say the medications are not working, we know that there is a stronger and mightier power that can work better than any medication. All right. And so, guys who are here in the chat, do not forget, when you go on your knees to pray, be sure to remember Brother David in your prayers. All right. And you see that that's what I'm talking about when I say that we have to take care of ourselves, and don't wait. When you see something look like it don't look too right, don't wait. Get to the doctor, get it under control before it gets too bad and you cannot get it under control. And another thing, 10 pounds, even an ounce of prevention is better than 100 pounds of cure. Let's pray God's will be done. And remember, sometimes things happen to us and we blame Satan, but it's God who is good, and we could be praying again. Amen. Amen, Brother David. Amen. Sometimes things happen to us and we say, Satan and Satan, it is God's will being done. It is God's will that is being done. Uno remember, those of you who are here, uno remember when Thursday morning and Friday morning reading, where we was reading in the Bible. Uno remember when we was reading Thursday and Friday, we was reading the book of Isaiah, and where him say the children of Israel, they will be weeping and mourning and gnashing of teeth. Uno remember? Remember we read that in the Bible recently, and we talked about it and how their God is going to punish them, going to use their enemies to punish them because they gone a whoring, them doing all kinds of things that they're not supposed to do. And there are so many of them who are calling themselves Jews that are not Jews. Well, remember we read that Thursday and Friday, you know? We talked about it. We talked about it. Oh, God is always using the enemies to bring Israel to its knees. And look what happened in the Middle East Saturday. And we talked about it Thursday and Friday. And Saturday, the enemies really stepped in. The enemies really stepped in on Saturday. On Saturday, the enemies stepped in. You understand? And the Bible says God said, I'm going to use the enemies of Israel. The baby in the womb not going to be spared. He's going to bring them to them knees in mourning. And see there? And see there, right? Just like that it happened. Just like that it happened. What could it be that as soon as we get right this in the Bible, the same thing happened? You understand? Just like that. And in a moment, Saturday morning, we then call Sabbath, it's supposed to be Jewish Sabbath morning. Party, dancing, and carrying on. And everybody have to ask, you know, why Israel God have to always be so wicked towards them? Why? And it's a question that none of us will be able to answer. None of us will be able to answer, but the Bible says over and over. It says, when them depart from him have him ways to bring them back to their knees. I mean, I don't know what kind of relationship that. Them depart from him, do their own thing, in destroy them, the enemy. And up to that, I go on. Remember, said we have been reading the Bible from Genesis, you know. From Genesis, we have been reading the Bible. And we know that it is not something new. The children of Israel come out of Egypt, wearing them God upon their sleeve. Them go through the Red Sea, as them say, so you know, so the Bible says. So them go through the Red Sea, wearing their God on their sleeves. And when the Egyptians coming after them, the waters get back together and drown the Egyptians. And them celebrate, say, yes, their God is with them. Them go in the wilderness, and one journey was supposed to take 10 days, take them 40 years, going round and round and up and down. And a tormented set of people, them start quarrel with Moses, then quarrel with Aaron, them first, one at a time, them tell God, say, and meat them want to eat, them no want no more manna, and meat, and quail start drop out of the sky, and fish start fly up out of this. You know, they get them dramatic things. Excuse me. I don't know where they get these dramatic things from, where they're writing that. But quail start come down out of heaven, and fish fly up out of the sea, and the Bible, they eat it until it come out through their nose. Thank God, I'm sure that was an hyperbole. That was a clear exaggeration. You understand? It's like when you get fed up with picnic, and you just say, give me, make it yummy, make it yummy. It's like you ever have some picnic, and them a bug you, and them a bug you for sitting, and you just get fed up. And you just say, "Galang go near me walla hit." As so, the people them say, you understand? Them no want no more manna, because them get manna every night. Every night they get them manna to serve them throughout the day. Every morning they go pick up them manna. Them have it to eat throughout the day. Friday, them pick up them manna, and it serve them whole day Saturday, and it not spoil. And then Sunday again, then go pick up them more manna. And them are first. So them sick and tired of your manna every them sick and tired. They want quail, they want fish, they want whatever. So then God make quail flag drop out of the sky, and fish fly up out of the sea, and tell them, yeah, me till it come out of no nose. And it seems like then God been very impatient with them. Them come out out of the wilderness of Zin, and when them come out, every single kingdom that they saw, yes, after they feel, they go right back doing evil things. That exactly. Then let me tell you, say the narcissistic relationship that has existed between them and then God. You obey me, you flourish, you be prosperous, all of this. One little disobey me, me not have no tolerance to your disobedience. One little disobey me, me I send the enemy them come destroy you, come annihilate you. I'm gonna catch back yourself, and you come back, come serve me. Me make you prosper again and all of that. It just seems so complicated. But it is according to the documentation in the Bible. That is the kind of relationship that Israel has maintained with their God. And he's always using the enemy. People wondering why the war. People wondering why the war down at the Middle East and why the war never ended. That war is never ever going to end. And why do I say that war is never going to end? Now, you all have been with me I'm gonna do a shorter video on this, but while I'm there here I chat me as well, me go and talk to you. We have been reading the Bible, and we have been reading about how the establishment of the Jewish state in that region, how it started. Now, when the children of Israel got out of the wilderness of Zin, they slaughtered every single kingdom that they came upon. All right, King of Sion, everybody. They slaughtered, they took over those lands. Them crossed the river Jordan into Jericho, them slaughter everybody, them take those lands. They move on to the country of Ai, them slaughter, them take those lands. And they move because there were so many of them. There were so many of them. That remember, from the moment them come out of the wilderness, Moses started giving them big, vast pieces of land as they've started to slay the people and take over all those lands. And because there was so many of them, they could always leave a 50,000 of them on this sort of land here, so, and then them go across the river Jordan and them take over Jericho, and them could leave a couple of them to angle Jericho, then they move on to the country of Ai, them slaughter those people, and they just went on. They just went on and slaughtered people, take the people them land, drive with the people them, and the people them gone. And they claimed that their God had given them this as a promised land. Now, if this land was promised to them, I don't understand how other people were living in Mike, good evening, Mike. Yeah, I saw my face swell when they get close to midnight. Mike, love me. Yeah, understand. Yeah, so as they went along, they slaughtered the people. They captured all these lands, vast areas of land all the way. All right? When David became king, David continued to acquire land around the region for Israel. And because there were so many of them who were the descendants of Jacob, the Arabs in the region and the Muslims, they were second-class citizens. They did not have all the rights and privileges that the children of Israel had at that time. Because the children of Israel, David was the ruler. So if you are children of Israel, if you are descendant of Jacob, you get special privileges. The others were second-class citizens. They were minorities. Okay? And David was able to maintain that throughout his rule. And the people loved him. And he was able to maintain his rule over all that region. Okay? When David handed over the kingdom to his son Solomon, Solomon himself was very loved and very powerful. He was great at casting judgment. All right? And so the people loved him. And he continued his father's way of doing things, acquiring land. Because the more land means the more power. And the more land they have, that would mean that they are more established in the region. You understand me? Allow me, no, Mike. Allow me. You understand me? The more land they had in the region, the more power they had. All right? And it was during the time of Solomon that the ark of the covenant of their God was built in Jerusalem. Because remember, they had brought it there, but they had not built the tabernacle for it yet. And God never want David to build nothing for him. He said David didn't want David to build it. But he wanted David to acquire all the material that they were going to use to build the tabernacle. So him get all of the cedar and the wood. Man, what have been up to? I know I'm just listening. Yeah, we're different, man. Yeah. So David accumulated all of the cedar, all of the fir wood, all of the everything from Lebanon, all of the good wood them and everything, and all of the linen and diamond and whatever he was going to use to enrich the tabernacle. David collected all of those. And then his son Solomon was the one chosen to build the tabernacle where the ark of the covenant would be placed forever and ever. Solomon built that. And Solomon maintained the region just like how his father had, with whole heap of land, whole heap of influence, yet he was the great king around it. However, when Solomon died, Solomon handed over the kingdom to his son Rehoboam. Now Rehoboam was 2 pennies in a dark night. You understand? He handed it over to Rehoboam. And remember that Jeroboam was a stark enemy of Solomon. Jeroboam, who claimed that God had told him that he was going to give him a kingdom, he was trying to challenge Solomon. And Solomon said, if you ever try to challenge me, not going to be good for you, you know. So Jeroboam was exiled into Egypt. Now when Solomon passed away and handed over his reign to his son Rehoboam, Jeroboam came back from Egypt. And he come back to Israel. He said, well, my God did tell me, say, and I think Jeroboam was like Ephraim. I think he was from the descendant of Ephraim. So he was a descendant of Jacob. And he said God tell him he's going to establish him a kingdom. So what Jeroboam do when he come back? He started to preach, to convince the people that God tell him, say, I will give him one kingdom. And a lot of the people in Israel started to follow Jeroboam. And that's where the first big divide came in Israel. Because Jeroboam was successful in splitting the kingdom in two, where people gonna follow him, gonna Philistine, and some people stay with Rehoboam. I might enjoy when Trevor. Mike, me know say I don't enjoy the not to cut the conversation, but me know say I don't enjoy the reading. But that book that I did read right there, yeah, I couldn't, as much as I wanted to give the author all the credit in the world, I could not continue reading that book. That's one book when I have to read, said to myself. But that kind of book not really appealed to me. Appealed to me because there's just no. So I have another book that I'm going to start reading. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day, I don't know. But I'm going to start reading. I have one next book I'm going to start reading. Yeah, so I'm going to get the reading, man. We got to read because reading make it a man. Woman or child. But anyway, we're going to continue. So now, the Syrians and the Arabians started to come up and started to influence Rehoboam. You understand? He wasn't as strong as David. I mean, he didn't really see the purpose why his grandfather, David, held on to so much land and so much power. He never said the purpose of why his father held on to so much land and so much power. So him start, sell them like a piece of land here, so sell them come, them want a little piece of land here. Them a barter with him, man. Yeah, give me that piece of land here, and me give you 20,000 seed a tree. Give me this, and me give you that. Yes. So he, with his weak self, started that. And when he handed over the kingdom to his son, it continued. So the Arabs and the Egyptians and the Syrians and all of them, they started to take advantage of the weakness in the leadership of Israel, because them know say once them can acquire the land, the more land them acquire, the more displacement it will be for the Israelites. And they were successful in doing so. And when they had divided the kingdom enough, don't you see in the Bible how they started to attack Jerusalem? Because Jerusalem gets weak. Israel got weak. The people them run were gone. The people them gone go have loyalty now to the other gods, because now they start to marry with the Arabians, them start to marry with the Egyptians, them start to marry with Syrians, and them gone a whoring. So the kingdom becomes quite weak. And so when the Arabians rise up against Israel, Israel now have nobody to fight. Remember, Israel used to never lose a war, Remember, so them used to never lose a war. Now them a lose everything. Them a lose the man, them a get slaughtered, them a lose. Eventually, the enemy them come, lick down the walls of Jerusalem, lick down the tabernacle, lick it down, dismantle it. You understand? Slaughter who they fi slaughter and everything, and say Jerusalem is no more. Them no want no establishment of the Jews around here anymore, because whenever the Jews get established, them become second-class citizens, and when them pay taxes, the Jews take the taxes. And so remember when Nehemiah wanted to go to Jerusalem to go rebuild the city that was lying in ruins, and King Artaxerxes sent him to go rebuild the city and become the governor. Remember Sanballat and the others who were governors in the areas surrounding Jerusalem say, King Artaxerxes, have you lost your mind? We don't want no more Jewish state around here. We don't want it. And when they want to convince King Artaxerxes enough, they say King Artaxerxes, you don't know, so when the Jews establish themselves, them collect taxes and tolls and everything for themselves, they are not going to send it to the treasury. They're not going to send it to the headquarters in Syria. They're going to keep it to themselves and go up each other, them charge each other taxes, and they are going to be soon, very soon, they are going to be the superpower around here. We don't want that. So every time Jerusalem, somebody tried to rebuild Jerusalem, them come together, the Egyptians, the Arabians, the Syrians, all of them come together and them mash down Jerusalem. Them mash it up. They did not want it. All right. Jerusalem stayed lay in ruins. The Jews them run with them. They all both them have no abiding city. They not have no way. In 1917, the foreign minister of Britain asked the Queen, said they need to establish a Jewish state. All right, so they need to establish a Jewish state. Well, they worked on that idea. They've been working on that idea for years until in May of 1948. That's when the Jewish state was established. And you know what the British said? We are cut Palestine in two. Whether the Palestinians them like it or not, we cutting Palestine in two, and we are going to give half to Israel and half to Palestine. Now you see how the war start again? Because remember, say, historically, the Palestinians them have said they do not want a Jewish state there at all. They don't want it there. And remember, the Jews consider Jerusalem to be their holy place because adheres to the Ark of the Covenant was built, was placed with them. So their God told them that that's where it shall be forever and ever and ever. Amen. So you couldn't give them one piece of land of Germany and tell them, say, this is where you're going to dwell. They wouldn't want it. You couldn't give them one piece of land out in the desert of Arizona. They're going to tell you they don't want it. Because where them say them God tell them to build, to put the Ark of the Covenant and build the tabernacle around it, that is where they believe they belong. And so the Britain gave permission for the swath of land that was now Palestine to be cut in two, and part we call Israel and part we call Palestine. And since then, from the very next day of the declaration, the Palestinians have been dropping bombs and rockets and war and bullets and you name it on the Israelis. And it has not stopped. The children born to Palestinian parents, from them can talk. They are being taught that Israel is their enemy, and how them deal with the enemy, everybody must, that's how them deal with enemies. And until this very day, they have never stopped fighting over the land. The Palestinians still believe that with an Israeli state, they become second-class citizens. And they still believe that all of that land was theirs and the British had absolutely no right in cutting the land in two and establishing a Jewish state. So the war is never going to end because the Palestinians over the years that they were successful in displacing the Jews and taking over those lands, and they have had those lands in their possession for ages. For ages, they have had that land in their possession. So they have considered it to be theirs. It's theirs. And for the rest of the world to come together and say, we are going to cut it in two, and part of you and part of Israel. It didn't sit well with them. It still has not. And a lot of people who were alive in 1948 are not alive today. But they have passed it down from generation to generation. The hatred and the warring and the fighting, they have passed it down from generation to generation. So even the baby on the breast, as we're talking about breast, even the baby on the breast in Palestine has a profound hatred for Israel. You understand? And the war will never stop. Just a while ago, before I came on the live, I heard the Prime Minister of Israel, Netanyahu, says, for these Hamas people to come and attack Israel unprovoked, they are going to feel what they have never felt before, that for years and years and generations to come, they will never forget it when I'm done with exacting revenge on them for what they did Saturday morning. You understand? Mike is in the house. Albert is in the place. Albert, bless up a nice clean self. Albert, how are you doing? So good to see you. Welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by as always. Mike in the place. Mike, how did I cook yesterday? Come talk about it. How many Mike I cook yesterday again? Sometimes I can't remember. Me know so Mr. Arlie did a fry ice cream. Lord have mercy. That have to be for somebody with a sweet tooth who just not have nothing else to do. No. You understand? Somebody with a sweet tooth who have nothing else to do but figure fry ice cream. And not only that, you know, but you wrap the ice cream in a cinnamon bread. And then turn on and fry. So you have the aisle, you have the cinnamon bread, and you have the ice cream. Oh, what more could you want? You couldn't want nothing else. Nothing else, I tell you. Why does somebody ask me if me a female? Why is these things so pervasive in society these days? Why don't I ask people if them are female? Unless me a sleep with you, whether or not me a female, I have nothing to do with you. Yeah, that has nothing to do with you. It's funny, but exactly, Arely. Arely, you know true. You don't know you talk about the sweet tooth. Oh, my mouth of water for it. Me I say, but I love to try it. But Jesus, Arely, when me look on it, me say, Lord Jesus, strip. You're going to sabotage your diet if you ever try this. But guys, if you never see fried ice cream before, you don't need to go over Arely. Go over Arely and we see fried ice cream. I was so shocked when me see it. I couldn't believe it. I watched the video in awe because I know the people could have fried ice cream. I know that me love cinnamon bread, but when I go to the store, I have to cut my eye and pass it. Because if I buy a loaf of cinnamon bread right now, before I go to my bed it done. So me have to be cautious. Me have to be very cautious. I like when me I watch the diet. Yes, me have to be very careful. Very, very careful. Can't eat them things there. Mm-hmm. Yes. So let's see what it is. Oh. Mm-hmm. Yes, my child. Yeah, you are so welcome, Arely. You are so welcome. You are so welcome, my love. Guys, don't forget to go on over Arely and go see that. I want else me to see Arely I make. Oh, me see I make the fried ice cream. What else did I see you making, Arely? Me don't even remember. I Missy Mike did I cook sitting. Sister M&G, Mrs. Sister M&G, granddaughter, show her two little chicken them. Such a beautiful sight to behold. Such a beautiful sight to behold. Let me see the chicken them. It did sell out, she know her thing. I don't want you this, my friend. The creamy fruit salad, yes. I saw the creamy fruit. I'm not bother with you, you know, bye. Me not bother with you. Not one bit. Not one bit. I'm gonna put you across my leg. I'm gonna put you across my lap. And fix your business. Don't worry yourself. The creamy fruit salad. Yes, Mr. That. I know somebody that watch one. This girl on my follow near name again? The name, our channel name, Canada Life. Right name again. Samantha, Natasha. Right name. Me not good remember. So what me say? Me see our video this morning. She make like tomato preserve. She preserve the tomato there. Then she can preserve it, put it in a bottle, like so that she can have it for use during the winter months. I mean, I say, my God, that I would have so much tomatoes that I would end up doing this and learning how to go can them, how to preserve the tomato. But I rather give them away. But I rather give them my brother. I just cut them up and freeze them. Yeah, but I have to go back. I must cut them up and put them in the freezer and call it a day. That me that do when me ready for them, me take them out of the freezer. But me don't know if me that how comfortable me that feel just canning them and add all of that the heat to them. But I guess tomatoes can maintain themselves. Yeah, them can maintain themselves. What else me not gonna tell you no say now? Yeah, but me see you not go on with yourself online. All of me traveler content creator them. Mike, Arelis, and Yard Foods, the amazing M&G, Jamaica Farmers, Hot, AG Band Jamaican, Jappy from Jappy Sports, yeah, so, and JY say him still a get call from last night. So me say last night show was fire. All to them go back go listen. All to them, Trevor, all know you can't tell me when you go do the cook off. I mean, if you tell you when me I go do the cook off, or are you if you tell me when you want me to do the cook off with you? Eh? For me channel I mostly rampant chat, you know. I very rarely me show no I must cook me the cook and chat. I very rarely me the show no recipe. But me the show no for do something I learn. Me swear my mother drink some ganja tea when she pregnant Judy because that's the only way my head can chip so fast. And you have one heck of a cooking channel. When you start going down my video, them how much cooking video you see? How much cooking video you see me a teach you to cook? I'll be teaching you, no learn, right? Why? Them not learn. Me teach them to cook just like my mother teach me. Me teach them to bake just like my mother teach me. They not learn. Not easy. But me don't know how you have the audacity if you come ask about when me and the cook up channel. You determine. Not you, Albert. Yes. You determine when you want to do the cook off, text me. Just like how me and Arlie do the cook. Whatever you want to cook. Me will spend the money and buy it and cook it. So that me can run the life together. Even if me not eat it, me will still cook. Yeah, so we can run the life and go and rope in the people them in the life. But you have to tell me, for me know you can't cook like me. That I for sure. Me know say you can't cook like me. So when me see but me just watch you go on with yourself. I will come and me will support you. And me will pretend to me burn up the pot just so that you will win. God, don't say a word. Because I know say you go jump up and say, Lord, you not pretend you go pretend to you burn up the pot. But yesterday Sunday you burn up the whole pot. Me say I know the house smell of smoke. Yeah. They ask me I grown. Me not grown in a no circle. I you fit them matter. Me tell you say me work in a mic. We have to talk. We have to talk about this man, my brother. We have to talk, man. Tell me where you want me to cook. As long as you don't want me to cook. As long as you don't want me to cook no crab. I'm gonna cook the crab in the bathroom. But I have to go cook the crab in the bathroom. So as long as I no crab you ask me to cook, we fine. No crab, no pork, and no beef. No crab, no pork, no beef. As simple as that. But talk to me, man. Talk to me. Me and Arlie to do on a day and it was fire. It was fire. Yeah. When me and Arlie do it for the day. So yeah, me tell you say if you know have a channel and if you not tired of just there cook by yourself and I thought, yeah, talk to me, we go on a double and me go and cook and go and cook, give the people them something. Give them something to talk about. Cause we not gonna make them draw we out. Yeah, so you know say I saw the thing set. Okay? Yeah. And then we can go and fix up ourselves and talk about ourselves and all these things. Wow, very nice. Trev, are you number one if you burn up? I know my number one thing to burn up the party now, but it does do happen. It happens. And Sunday, me never mind to the pot burn up Sunday. Oh, you want to cook? Yeah, you know, say cow foot are my favorite. Yes. Cow foot is my favorite. Just like how you know, so I cook cow foot for Thanksgiving. I think I'm gonna make some cow foot and chicken foot soup. Just gonna call it the foot soup, yeah, man. I'm gonna make some cow foot, chicken foot, and goat foot. Them three them I go use. Uno talking this and talking that. Uno know so from when me say me go buy the big pot for Thanksgiving, I'm gonna buy the big pot, yeah. But there's if me cookie beef, who I go eat it? Me not go take my money buy beef and cookie and me not have nobody to eat it. Me must say I'm one, you know. I'm one. Who I go eat the beef? Yeah, me not have nobody to eat it. So me not go cook it. Me not going to cook it at all. So me need one how much quart this? So me need one 16 quart. 16 quart pot. So just find one pot to rent, you know. What me I gonna do with it afterward? Wait, let me look it up now. Yes. So me no mind cooking the beef. Me can cook beef, but me just not gonna have nobody to. Me just not gonna have nobody to eat it. I mean, I want it to spoil. Yeah, I don't want it to spoil at all. So that's why me have to. Yeah, me have to make. Me have to. Might have to find something like when me I go eat something like salmon or fish or land fish so dear, no matter with the fish dear like our. Me eating boom. Me eating mackerel. You so start walk and Joseph, me not walk and ball, nothing. And the cow foot nice. Things I'm gonna make one pot of cow foot. I'm gonna mix cow foot with chicken foot. Yeah, the foot soup. I will cook stew peas with beef and pig. I don't eat pig and I don't eat beef. Maybe put chicken foot in a mine. Yeah, we can cook stew peas. We can cook stew peas, but me I go put. Yeah, we can cook stew peas. And me I go put chicken foot in a mine. And then you can put beef and pig tail and whatever else you want to put in a yours. I mean, me not eat pig. Me not eat. Me only eat parts of the cow. Me love the cow foot and me eat the cow tail every once in a while. But the cow foot, give me the cow foot every time. Give me the cow foot every time, I tell you. May I try to find. May I try to find the pot guy, but me can't find the pot. Me see how long me there. Me say me not go there so and chat to them for just about 1 hour. And watch us so 2 hours done past and me there so. Me need the me have 2 videos to go make. I went with Overton birthday. Overton must have got strong when I forgot how she had been birthday. Lord have mercy. Lord of his mercy. And then I have one big old problem yesterday. Because, alright, me will link you and make you know. Yes, you have to link me, make me know the running. So like this weekend me I work. It can't be this weekend because me I work night shift, so I go sleep all day. I go wake up just in time for read, the Bible, and yeah, that me I go do. But me I go sleep all day. Okay, so just link me. All right. So, Jenko people, we end up talking about more than what we did come here to talk about. Cause we come here to talk about the breasts and stuff. But you know, those of you who are new here, you may not understand. Whenever we come here to talk, we might end up talking about a lot more things than what the topic says. We will chat on the live stream and chat about anything that comes up and anything that pops up. All right. So now that we talk about this and we talk about that, the most important thing we were talking about was how to examine yourself as a woman to determine whether or not there are changes with your boobies. And this month, the month of October, is the Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So teach it to your daughters, to your daughter-in-laws, your granddaughters, yourself, your sisters, your mothers, everybody, that it is worthy, it is worthwhile for you to examine yourself every month so that you can identify any changes in your body in time to get the appropriate treatment so that you can get better. Because remember, the big C is no longer a total death sentence as long as you identify it in time so that you can get the appropriate treatment. Now put it off, because putting it off is not going to make it disappear. You'll find that lump in your breast 1 month before last, and you put it off because you don't want to hear the diagnosis. But when you keep it there and next year now, when you can't take the pain no more, you go to the doctor. Then you come the ball and holler. So if you pray for you, that the time, too late shall be your cry. Don't make too late be your cry. Examine yourself, and if you find anything that's out of place, go to the doctor right away. All right? The sooner you get some treatment, the better your outcomes will be. And that is going to be where we end the live tonight. Exactly, Sister Arlie. Too late. You know what? Years too late is your cry. All right? So that is going to be the end of the live for tonight. When we come back tomorrow, we will continue reading the book of Isaiah. And also tomorrow, we will start the reading of another novel. I think I'm going to go with a Nora Roberts novel this time. All right. Until then, my friends, I want to say, before I go, I want to say thanks to everybody who came into the live. The lovely JY, Mr. JY just turn up. So, JY just turn up. JY, don't forget that sucking the titties will help you to stand up a little better. But anyway, Mike learned that too. Joseph and Albert and everybody else, AG and all, learn that too. It will help. Anyway, Arelisa, Mike and Desiree and Letitia, Andrea and Yard Foods and Cad, the amazing M&G, Sweet Like That and Winsome and everybody else, Arelise, everybody else who came into the live. I want to say thank you all so much. I sincerely appreciate you. If you came in and you did not hit the like button, do not forget to hit the like button on your way out. I hope you all learned something from my live show tonight. I want to say thanks again to everybody who came in. And my sweet sister Desiree, I will see you in the morning. My love. Until next time, guys. This is Girl from the Method, where your journey matters. Have yourselves a great night, everybody. Thank you, Mike. Thank you. See you later, Andrea. Sleep. I'm not going to sleep. I know I have too much things to do. But I will see you later, guys.